I know how everyone is so interested when I talk about crypto. So interested. Not looking good for Bitcoin. What a run up though. But now it's time to kind of come and retest a little bit of this. A 65% move up on this leg. And now it's time to come back and test some of these. Retest. I just want to show you real quick. Everyone is so pumped about that. Blackrock, king of all evil. Blackrock, crypto, Bitcoin was supposed to be the cure for the banksters. You know, it was Bitcoin kind of came out around 13 years ago, around the same time as the housing crash, where all those greedy big banksters, collapsed everything. And crypto was the answer. There was like a huge, almost libertarian freedom, free thinker kind of mentality in the community. I wasn't trading crypto. Full disclosure, I wasn't trading crypto back then. I'm relatively new here, but only been really into crypto. I thought it was a joke when it first came out. Back then, I thought it was a joke back then. But I am all in the Bitcoin camp, the crypto camp now. I still think it could be the solution to a lot of the world's problems, but not the way it is now. You got all those free thinkers that were like, fuck you, JP Morgan, fuck you, BlackRock. Now they're just like complete cucks. They're complete cheerleaders for BlackRock. I would never have thought I would see this. But BlackRock is pure evil, and I've said this several times in the stream. BlackRock is not buying Bitcoin. If the ETF even gets approved, BlackRock is not buying Bitcoin at $42,000. They will crash it as low as they can freaking crash it. They'll send a wick down to 3K if they can. BlackRock will send a wick down to 2K if it can. Don't get me wrong here. They are not the saviors, and crypto is just retail liquidations after retail liquidations. And if you thought it was bad in the previous years, how market makers move the price just to gobble up retail, over leveraged retail, is going to be off the chain if these ETFs get approved. Because one, there's way too many portals, and these global companies, it's quite easy to move the price. And if BlackRock has an ETF in there, I don't know what the ETF is. I haven't seen it. I haven't read it, but I don't know what exact rules that they're going to apply to it. But they don't need to manipulate the price on some ETF on the New York Stock Exchange. They could manipulate it from 1,000 different portals across the globe. It's really disheartening to see a lot of people in the crypto space, like cheerleading, yay, BlackRock, go BlackRock. BlackRock overthrows countries, so, that's, it's just really disheartening. But in any case, let's see what the Bitcoin is. Let's see what Bitcoin average transaction fee is right now. Hang on a second. Bitcoin average transaction fee. Okay, so the Bitcoin average transaction fee. Let's look at BitInfo. They have a good chart. So the average Bitcoin transaction fee right now is yippity skippity $24.14. There is zero adaptation going on with Bitcoin. There, as far as retail, don't believe, somebody posted on Twitter, I just bought a croissant at some freaking, at some, coffee shop in Amsterdam. Yeah, that croissant cost you $5, and then they charged you at least a $25 blockchain fee plus whatever your convenience app that you have on your phone, whatever they charge. So that $5 croissant probably cost you $50. That is disgusting. Bitcoin's a bit broken now, where you can't use Bitcoin for any kind of commerce. All it is a playground for whales. Let's look at the transactions per day here. Let me throw that up there. Transactions per day, Bitcoin. Okay, hang on a second. Now let's just throw this over here so I could show you the transactions per day. Here we go. Let's go to the blockchain.com, confirm transactions per day. This would be a good one. So the transactions are at about this might be an all-time high here. Is the transactions per day are, I mean, it looks around 750,000 transactions. That ain't nothing. that ain't nothing. What is the transactions per day? Let me look here. Hang on a second. The colors, explanation. Oh, that's the market price. Confirmed oh, it actually freaking went down because of the fees. We're sitting at 417,000 transactions. That's 417,000 not too bright people that paid $50 for a croissant. Or we have our stock poker, made a deposit, that used the transaction for business. Or from exchange to exchange. This isn't the arbitrage trader. This isn't the market makers. This is actual confirmed transactions per day. We were at a high. We peaked up around 608,000 not that long ago. And yeah, this is for this year. There is zero adaptation of Bitcoin being used for commerce. Now, don't get me wrong. There's all kinds of altcoins out there, Ethereum smart contracts. There's tons of business being held. Ethereum, though, has had problems with their gas fees in the past, though. But until this shit gets fixed, there's going to be, no widespread adaptation. Why do people want to buy? Why does Bitcoin's like at over an $800 billion market cap right now? Why do it's a playground for whales. It's a playground for whales that gobble up retail. It's very disheartening. They need to fix this shit. They need this transactions per day. These are rookie numbers. These are absolute rookie numbers. Transactions per day needs to be in the tens of millions, hundreds of millions. Credit card transactions per day is 1.8 billion transactions per day. And much, much more than 800 billion market cap as well. If Bitcoin is going to take over as the go-to app, yeah, it's just really sad. It's just really sad. They need to fix this shit. It's broken and they need to fix it. And it's not that if the Bitcoin fees are, currently at, $25, it's not as if that's just what people are willing to pay. It's supply and demand. It's the miners. It's the miners. They could get away with charging that because they could get away with it. If they could get away with $50 transactions, at the transactions fee will probably spike up to an all-time high. It spiked up back in April 21 to, what was that? Over $60. Just, like May of this year, it spiked up to, it spiked up to 30. Well, actually, it spiked up just a few weeks ago to $37. That's insane. It's broken. It's broken. Bitcoin's broken. Until they fix this shit, and they can. But all the mining, all the nodes, there's giant nodes and there's giant miners out there that are just really controlling all this shit. Yeah, we're currently in a short though. This is holiday weekend. This is the New Year's weekend. This is the last chance for tax loss harvesting. So there's extra kind of funny money floating around there that is getting placed in different places. Some of it may flow into Bitcoin here coming at the end of the year. Probably not. Probably not, though. So let's see. This is going to be a weird weekend. We might just be flat all weekend. We're currently in a short, but we might just be flat all weekend. There's some early 2024 January dates where certain ETF news is going to pop. Definitely buy the rumors, sell the news kind of thing. I don't, there's a lot of people out there in the crypto ecosphere that the same cheerleaders that are cheering for, BlackRock of all companies to, that Bitcoin's just going to moon to 100K. And then for some halving, that's going to happen 4 months. If you look at previous halvings, yes, it did go up afterwards, but initially they went down on a lot of them. So if you were intraday trading and stuff like that, don't count on the halving. The halving is just going to make it that much harder for the miners to earn money. So the Bitcoin fees just might go through the roof at the halving, but we'll see. Is that game about to start? Yeah, we're like 5 minutes away, so I'm gonna stop talking. I'm done with the video. Let's go and play the game. I know how everyone is so interested when I talk about crypto. So interested.